only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-2. As of today, the Astros sit in second place in the American League West, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wild card. While the Angels are third in the division, they're over 20 games out of first. The Philadelphia Phillies totaled 11 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 9-6. Entering the day's action, the Phillies have now clinched one of 2 NL wildcard spots with the win. While the Rangers sit in last place in the American League West Division, they're over 20 games out of first. The New York Yankees finished off a 3-game sweep as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-1. Heading into the day, the Red Sox are in third place in the AL East, 10 games out of first. And the Yankees are second in the division, 5 games back. John Means collected the victory in his 12th win as the Blue Jays claimed the win over the Orioles 1-0. In the standings, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Blue Jays are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Anthony Bass earned his first victory of the season, helping the Rays over the White Sox 2-1. As of right now, the White Sox are in second place in the AL Central, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race. And the Rays sit in first place in the American League Eastern Division. They hold a comfortable 5-game advantage. The Minnesota Twins tossed a combined 1-hitter as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 9-0. At the start of the day, the Indians are leading the American League Central Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Twins are third in the division, 13 games out. The Royals center fielder, number 39, touched home 3 different times in the game, leading the Royals to the win over the Tigers 8-3. As of today, the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Royals are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Washington Nationals swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they pulverized the Braves 10-4. Heading into the day, the Braves are in fourth place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Nationals are atop the division. They hold a comfortable 5-game advantage. The Mets knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 4-1. As of right now, the Marlins are in last place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Mets are third in the division, 13 games out. The Brewers combined for 10 hits as a team as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 6-4. At the start of the day, the Brewers are atop the NL Central. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Cubs are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The St. Louis Cardinals got 12 hits in this one as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-3. Entering the day's action, the Cardinals sit in second place in the National League Central, 11 games out of first. And the Pirates are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Diamondbacks put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 6-3. As of today, the Diamondbacks are in third place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Giants are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Rockies sent 3 balls into the seats as they embarrassed the Dodgers 8-1. Heading into the day, the Dodgers are leading the National League West, 2 games up on second place. And the Rockies are second in the division, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race. The San Diego Padres went deep 4 times as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 10-9. At the start of the day, the Padres sit in fourth place in the National League West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Reds sit in third place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.